Hello, beautiful seekers. This is Clarity 1129, and welcome back to another pick a card reading. This is a general reading for those looking for love. It may or may not resonate with everybody, but I hope that maximum people can benefit from it. It is also a timeless reading, and you are meant to see it as and when you come across it. In today's reading, I shall talk about how, where, and when to find love and what you can do to attract love into your life. Most importantly, I'd like you to know that to be able to attract love, you need to be a love magnet. And what do I mean by a love magnet? I mean that you should be comfortable in your own skin. You should be comfortable with who you are, with all your flaws and all your positives as you are right this minute. Very often we want to have what we don't have. Those who have short hair want long hair. Those who have long hair, they want something else. They want curly hair, wavy hair, or they want straight hair. They have curly hair. We're never content with what we have. It's all right to admire what other people have, but just be comfortable with who you are and love yourself for the uniqueness that is you. When you are completely comfortable with who you are, that is when you become a love magnet. Because if you are not comfortable and accepting and loving towards yourself, then you take this neediness into your relationship. Because then in your relationship, you were constantly seeking validation from your partner. And while initially you might get that validation, as the relationship progresses, you start getting insecure. So learn to love yourself before you start looking for a relationship elsewhere. Having got that out of the way, I'd like to convey another important message. This is for all you beautiful seekers and all the tarot lovers, including myself, because I do plead guilty. Tarot is a beautiful medium to gain clarity and guidance in certain aspects of your life. It is also extremely entertaining. But more often than not, though people say, oh, I just look at tarot for entertainment, most people actually come here when they are in a vulnerable state of mind, when they actually want some answers because life may not be running as smoothly as it should, because they want it may not be a major thing, it could be a small thing, or it could be a big thing, but they want some sort of clarity or some kind of solace from the readings. And this is where things start becoming a little tricky, because your mind kicks in and your mind starts playing games. And tarot reading, just like social media and every other vice, is extremely addictive. Social media is not a vice. Neither is food, nor is alcohol, if everything is done in moderation. Anytime it crosses that level of moderation, it becomes devil energy, because it becomes addictive. And the same is true for tarot readings. For example, say you want a question, you have something in your mind that you want to get some clarity on, so you come to a tarot reading. The tarot, first of all, you come to the tarot reading, even picking a pile for most people becomes very difficult, because you're tense and you have completely abandoned your intuition. So when you come here also, you're not very sure, but with great internal struggle, you finally pick a pile. Then you hear the whole reading. Now there can be three outcomes. Number one, that it's a positive outcome and you're happy with what you've heard. Number two, it's a negative outcome. It is something you just didn't want to hear. And number three, it's a neutral kind of outcome, which means you didn't really get the kind of clarity you wanted, whether you should go this way or that. It's again left you in the same uncomfortable space that you came to when you began this reading. So what do you do next? Those who have got a positive outcome, they start thinking, oh, let me listen to another tarot reading. If that also says the same thing, that means this is correct. The person who's got a negative outcome would say, oh, I don't think this reader is good enough, that other reader would actually give me a better thing, a better guidance. So let me go and check her out. A third person will say, I didn't get anything from this reading, let me go to another reading. And before you know it, you get into this vicious cycle of going to reading after reading. You don't even realize it. And just like you can spend hours on Instagram and Facebook without knowing that you spent so much of time, it's the same with tarot reading. And this can, if you use this medium as a medium where you use it moderately, it can actually give you guidance. It doesn't give you answers to what you're looking for, but it can give you some sort of clarity so that you can think a little more clearly. It actually gets you in touch with your intuition as well, if you're willing to listen. But if you mindlessly come to reading after reading, tarot readings are not going to help you, because they, instead of lending you clarity, they will muddle your head up completely. I'm starting out with, this is my 5th reading, and so it is not in my favor to give you this advice of not coming to tarot readings so often, but it is a humble request that you don't go to readings every single day. Please go to readings, say, if you have to, maybe 1 or 2 readings if you go to in a particular day. After that, give it a space of 5 days before you come to another reading. I know this goes against my very own, I'm getting readings out, and I would like maximum people to see it, like it, subscribe to this channel. But I feel morally bound to tell you that energies do change, but give it some time to change, and give yourself some time. Well, accept what the universe has told you. Give it some time before you come back to it again. Please do not get obsessed with tarot readings. They are just a guideline. They are not, don't stop living your life and actually acting because you're so hooked on to these tarot readings. Having said that to you, given you my little bit of friendly advice, I would like to begin the readings. As you can see, there are 4 piles, and today I'm going to live shuffle the cards because I'm taking 4 cards, so it shouldn't take much time. This is pile number 1 with the lovely peacock feather. I absolutely love this feather. Pile number 2 is with the shell cluster. Pile number 3 is the strawberry. And pile number 4 is the parrot. So let's begin with pile number 1. Those who chose the peacock feather. This is the modern mystic tarot. G Spirit, I'm looking for 4 cards for pile number 1. Two more cards. I've already shuffled the decks. I'm just going to pull out the cards. One more card. One more card in Spirit. Sometimes cards take such a long time to fall out that I usually take out the cards before. Alright, the first card is the 3 of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. Is it visible? Yes. It's depicted differently in this deck. This is the Seven of Swords. And the last of all is the High Priestess. All right. You will find love when you're sitting and brooding over something that has broken your heart. You've had a bad experience, you're licking your wounds. You may be getting on with life, showing a happy face, but deep down inside you're hurting. You're really hurting. And it is around this time when you feel, you're at your lowest low, when love comes into your life. And what do you need to do at this time? What you need to do at this time is to keep busy in your work. You might get an offer for work around this time, which will be extremely beneficial for you. If you are intuitively called upon to do this work, whether anyone else around you agrees with it or not, if it appeals to you, just take it, because this would be a solid offer for you that's coming your way. You are in this, you must be wary of the world with the Seven of Swords energy. You might be wondering whether you're going to be deceived. What should you do now if someone approaches you, because when you go through this kind of heartbreak, and actually your bottom of the deck energy was also Ten of Swords. So you've been through something really major in your life. So obviously it'll take a while for you to start trusting again, but you need to trust again. You really need to start trusting again, because just because you've had one bad experience does not mean that it's always going to be a bad experience. So you have to get past this self-deception mode, accept that you've been through a bad patch, but also start believing that there is love there for you. And when you start doing that, and you start, just put this behind you, heal, allow yourself to feel bad, accept it. If you're not ready, accept that you're not ready, heal yourself, let it pass. Be comfortable with it. Don't be in a hurry to get into another relationship, because unless you're completely over this relationship, you will not be able to get into another relationship. That's why they're usually, the relationship shortly after a breakup is called a rebound, because that's your immediate defense mechanism to get into something else, but it usually spells disaster. So just give yourself time to heal. Go over, every relationship that crumbles, it's not one person's fault or the other person's fault. Both are equally responsible. But give it time and allow yourself to take as much time as you need to heal. But when you're finally done with it, do not close off your heart. Leave your heart open. And just because it didn't, or someone broke your heart, or someone really let you down badly, it doesn't mean that everybody who's going to come into life is going to be like that. So do not deceive yourself by staying away from people saying that everybody is going to be that way. When you get out of that energy, get out of your head and get immersed in this work, someone will come into your life and you will be intuitively drawn to this person. Maybe you see this person at an event from your work, at a gathering, but what I feel is you'll be seeing this person in the evening hours, maybe right now with the way the situations are, we don't have so many eateries or things outside, but it could be a gathering at work, maybe something where you come across this person and you will be intuitively drawn to this person. And when this happens, you will actually be willing to progress, with this person, maybe as a friendship. You can take it slow, but please don't shut yourself because you've had a bad experience. So that's all I have for you, pile number 1. I hope this helped you. And I really hope for all those of you who've really been through this tough time that you make peace with your past and you get past it as soon as you can and find your happiness and find love first for yourself and then for whoever, that lovely knight that's going to come your way, a knight in shining armor. Yes, and now pile number 2 for those who chose the shell cluster. 4 cards, pile number 2. This is the Rider-Waite tarot, the original Rider-Waite tarot. I have learned my tarot reading on this, and it's a very plain deck, but I absolutely love this deck. It's almost like home to me. The texture of these decks are like those playing cards that we used to have. Except that they're a bit bigger. Oops. Alright. I'll take that card and I'll take that card. I only take cards that fall face down. This was the card that had fallen on the floor, the Ace of Cups, and I was very tempted to take it, but I didn't take it because, as a rule, I don't take cards which I've seen because I tend to get partial. I don't like taking cards which are not very positive. And that is wrong because you can't really do that in your reading. So I only take cards which are face down. Bottom of the deck energy is 6 of Pentacles. All right. Another. The last reading also, the bottom of the deck energy was 10 of Swords. And here we've started with 10 of Swords again. The 2 of Wands. The 4 of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. All right. Finally. Good. You may like to check pile number 1 because your situation seems pretty similar. You're going through a rough time following heartbreak. You can see this man. He's been stabbed in the back. And that's what you're feeling like right now. And it is when you're feeling really down and out and you feel absolutely hopeless that, it's that a time when you feel there's just nowhere to go. You can't really sink further down than this when actually positive things come into your life, because now the only way that you can go is up. So when you're in this energy, feeling really, really low, that's the time when love is going to come into your life. What do you need to do? You first of all need to heal. Because as I said in the introduction, that you first need to heal and be comfortable with who you are. Accept yourself for who you are. Love yourself. Take as much time as you want. Do not hurry into any relationship. And thereafter, you take a call of what you want to do. 2 of Wands is a person who's trying, he's got the world in one hand, okay, and he's looking out. And he's got it's as though he's deciding. He's got 2 options. He wants to expand. So you've got to come into this energy, get past this heartbreak, and you're looking at your life. You're reassessing what you really want. Once you finally make up your mind as to what you want, what idea you're going to follow, what is it that you want to expand on, and you actually forget about love and you just work about your your own self. You want to expand yourself either in creative pursuits or just in any line that you're drawn to. You just want to expand. You want to better yourself. You want to, get into that place where you're comfortable with yourself. Do that. Make up your mind and go for it. When you're busy taking care of yourself and getting out of this energy of looking at what's gone wrong, it is a very natural tendency for anyone who's gone through so much of heartache for us not to want anything else. If there's someone who's cheated you and been really bad to you and caused so much of heartbreak, yet somewhere deep down inside you only want that person to come back. No matter how badly the person may have treated you, all you want is the same person again and again, because there is something inside of you which feels that if that person comes back, things can get better this time. And because of that, you don't see the blessings that's coming to your life. Can you see this card? Look at this person looking at these 3 cups. These are empty cups and he's eyeing them. And here there's a cup which is a blessing from above, from the heavens. It's a blessing that's coming his way. But he's just refusing to look there. So you have to get out of this energy and actually accept that cup. Because that cup is a cup of love coming towards you. And who is bringing that cup? It is the divine who's sending this person who's going to come to you. And this person will actually come to you. Maybe he's somebody who's already got his eyes on you. He or she has got their eyes on you. But you need to be able to recognize it, for which you have to come out of this energy. All right? And this person is not going to be like this person who broke your heart. This person is going to be someone who believes in equal give and take. When you interact with this person, you will find out, you will just come to know that this person is a person with an open mind, with a large heart, who believes in equal give and take. And it is only with such a person that you would actually be drawn to. And don't, because there's no point in having a relationship where there isn't equal give and take, where you have to do all the work and the other person doesn't. So this particular person will come and you will see for yourself. You will realize the difference from what your past has been and what this person has to offer. As another clue, here you have a Knight of Cups and here you have the Chariot. I think this person will be a water sign, most likely a Cancerian. Could also, most probably a Cancerian. Could also be Scorpio and Pisces, but most likely Cancerian. So that is all I have for you. Pile number 2. Like I said, pile number 1. I just hope all those lovely, lovely, beautiful seekers, lovely souls who are hurting, I hope you get past your heartbreak and look forward to such a beautiful life. We have such a beautiful life here on earth, and we have to make the most of it. And we can't let no matter how important a particular person was or a situation was, if things don't go right, there is some divine plan in it, which we are not able to see. It's not possible for us to see. It is all right to mourn over it. It's all right to feel bad, but we have to get past it, because there's a lot more beautiful things. There are a lot of lovely things waiting to happen to us and for us. Pile number 3, those who chose the strawberry. This is the Sun and Moon Tarot. This is a small deck and it's easy to shuffle, and I absolutely like this deck. The artwork on this deck is completely different from the others. I particularly like the World card in this because Lord Shiva is depicted in it. Lord Shiva is the creator and the destroyer in Hindu mythology, and I am what we call a Shiv Bhakt, or a disciple of Lord Shiva, because he is one God who just wants you to be and accepts you for who you are. Yes? And that's what we need to be. We need to accept ourselves for who we are. One more card in spirit. Oops. Okay, I'll pull on the too many cards. I won't take these. One more card. One more card for group number 3. Oh, there's this. Okay. Bottom deck energy, Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Okay. Hermit. The Devil. Ooh. Prince of Pentacles. And the Fool in reverse. Pile number 3 is, I think you are in the hermit mode as of now. You are in mode of self-reflection. Whatever caused you to reach this stage, but I think you're already well into this stage and almost ready to come out. And it is while you're in this stage that the person who's going to bring this cup of love is going to enter your life. What you need to do, you are, while you're in the hermit stage, you are also embodying the devil energy. There's something you're addicted to. It could be old ways of thinking. It could be any substance addiction to numb whatever's led you to go into hermit mode. Maybe you're addicted to something. Maybe you're addicted to social media. It could be something, or it's just old patterns of thinking. But you're addicted to something and you need to get out of this energy before you can actually look for love or allow love into your life. If you're stuck in this rut, love might even come into your life and you will not be able to recognize it. How will you find love? You will find love at work. Most probably, there's someone at work whom you already know perhaps, or maybe you haven't noticed. Maybe the person has his or her eyes on you, but you haven't really noticed the person. But somehow, once you get out of this energy, you will start noticing this person. Look at the way the Fool is depicted out here. And this is, you've got the Fool in reverse. So basically, I think you're going to meet this person, though this person's someone at your workplace is somebody you really haven't noticed too much, and you won't notice this person at your workplace first. You will notice this person outside somewhere, and this person will catch your eye. Maybe when you might haunt a particular place often, and you might see this person the next time you go there, and this person might catch your attention, and you might see this person a couple of more times there before you finally notice that this person's also there at work. And it is most likely going to be this person who comes to you with an offer of love. It may take a very long time before all this happens, but this is what I predict for group number 3. It may or may not resonate with you, but I feel, and this person could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. So that's all I have for you. Pile number 3. Now, pile number 4, those who chose the parrot. We've got the Morgan Greer Tarot for you. 4 cards for pile number 4. Wonderful. Wow, that was pretty quick. Wow, bottom of the deck energy, 10 of Cups. Wonderful. The Knight of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles. The 9 of Cups. Oh, wow. And the High Priestess. This is a wonderful reading. Oh. Your Knight of Cups is already on his or her way to you. Either you know this person and this person is, you already know that this is the person who is going to be your complete, the person whom you feel you'll find your happiness with, your wish fulfillment with. Or it could be, in a second scenario, is that you are already in a marriage. You're already you already have 10 of Pentacles with somebody. But this person must be, you've got a stable life with somebody you actually love. But there is somebody else who is your actual wish fulfillment. And maybe that person is coming back into your life. This is somebody you know from before who's coming back into your life. This is for a lot of people, I feel, that you're already in a happy marriage right now. But there's someone who's coming with a cup of love, and this is someone you know. And in the past, this person would have been your idea of a wish fulfillment. And you will intuitively know when this person actually comes in, or this person's about to come in to your life. And it is your decision, actually. You have to intuitively take a call on whether you want to continue with your 10 of Pentacles or go in for your 10 of Cups. Oh my God, look at this. This is again the Chariot. And the High Priestess. I think the person coming in is a water sign. It doesn't have to be. It just may or may not be. So it's up to you to decide what you want from here. Because I feel for the majority of you, you're already in a happy place right now. And this is somebody you know. For other people, maybe you're not married and you're single, but you are in a very comfortable place. You are independent. You have earned your own. You've from the 9 of Pentacles, you've moved on to the 10 of Pentacles. You've made your own, a comfortable life for you. You're self-sufficient. You don't need anybody. Everything is perfect in your life, and that's when this Knight of Cups can come to you. When you've got it all, you really are not dependent on anyone to provide you the 10 of Pentacles. You're already in that energy, and then this person comes along, and this person turns out to be your ultimate wish fulfillment. And you might find this person you might come across this person in a, some traditional setting, maybe uh, at a place of worship, or maybe at a wedding, or anything which is bound to tradition. But you will intuitively know when this person comes to you. There's something that rings a bell, and you just get instinctively drawn to this person, and this person will be your 10 of cups. You're already in this 10 of pentacles energy, and you'll be in this 10 of cups. So for those who are single, who are already in this 10 of pentacles energy, this is a person who's coming and whom you will meet at some traditional place, or at a wedding, or something like that, and you'll be instinctively you'll know from within that this is the person for you. And this person could be a water sign, could be a Pisces, or could be a Cancerian again. And for those who are already in a relationship, then this is someone from your past. So that's all I have for you, pile number 4. I hope this resonated with you and has given you some sort of clarity. So that's all I have for you. For those who have stuck with me till the end, please do keep in mind the message I gave in the beginning as far as tarot readings are concerned. Tarot readings begin with entertainment. They do give a bit of clarity. I will not say that there is absolutely nothing in these cards. These cards do guide you. But these cards are not the ultimate answers to your solutions. No. They just give you some sort of guidance, so that if you're totally aimless or you want to know something, it gives you some sort of guidance. I also want to say one more thing, is that the best tarot readers who've been in the field for a very long time, if you go to their reading and they resonate with you, they might resonate with you 95% of the time, but even with those people whom you're so comfortable with, there will be readings where none of the piles resonate with you. That is also a possibility. So that is why I say, please take these tarot readings with a pinch of salt. They are here to entertain you, they are here to guide you, but only if you look at these readings in moderation. This is not the ultimate solution for you, that you come here. The ultimate solution is with you. It's in your hands. Your destiny is with you. You've got the power to change it. There is no energy that is stronger than yours, and whatever you want, you can attract into your life. And on that note, have a wonderful week, dear seekers. Bye-bye.